In this video, I'm going to do a review of TravelMojo. This is a product by Flair that's available on WarriorPlus. And normally what I would do is I would show you guys inside of the members area. However, at the time of the recording of this video, the product is not accessible. So let me just refresh this here. Today is Saturday, October 15th. This is launch day. It's 9:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And this product launched at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So 2.5 hours in, the product is not accessible. So I purchased the product, and I'm going to show you what I did. I purchased the product. Here's my receipt. Got to the thank you page. And this is where you go ahead and you create your TravelMojo account. Well, I did that. I successfully did that. I got to this page here. And this is where you're able to access the front end of the product, meaning the front end of your travel website, as well as the admin panel. This is the back end for your travel website. This is where you can do all of the customization part of it. And so basically what I did was I wanted to access the website. I wanted to see what it looked like. So I opened this up in a new tab here. And you can see right now there's nothing. I'm going to reload it. Seems like they're working on it. Nothing's happening. Oh, I get a database error. So nothing's happened there. I'm going to go into the admin panel. We're going to open this up. I get another database error. Let me see if I reload this, if something happens. Nothing. Okay, so seems like they're working on it. Seems like things are getting a little bit better. They're making some progress. So this will probably be up shortly, or at least I hope it is for your sake if you bought this product. But basically, if you come here and you click on this training and tutorial video, you'll come to this page right here. There's only one video, by the way, and it's only about 1 minute and 33 seconds long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through this video, because what they do is they walk you through this entire product. So based off of this video, at least initially in my review, I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to give you my opinion about it. So we're going to skip through this, but here's the part where I registered. So this is the registration page. When you access the page, the first part, you access the product, the first thing you need to do is register. So you're going to add in all your information. And there's one area that I want to pay particular attention to down over here. So first of all, use a really good admin password. Don't use a password like that if you decide to buy a product like this and set it up, or any password for that matter. But this right here, you're going to be creating a subdomain on the Get TravelMojo site. So this means that you don't own this website. You're not branding your brand. You're not creating this brand. And most people want to do that. Most big businesses have their own brand, right? Nobody really creates a business off of someone else's domain. Now, if something happens to this website, if Flair decides that this product is no longer viable and they don't want to support it, and they just get rid of the domain, they shut this thing down, you're going to lose your website. You're going to lose your travel website. And so you need to take that into consideration. Is it worth purchasing this product? And is this product going to have longevity? Because if you're building a business, you would want this business to last for a long time, wouldn't you? So you need to take that into consideration before you buy this product. Now, let's go and scroll through this. So this is the page that I got to. And he's going to click on the front end portion right here. You can see right here is the mouse. And it's going to take you to the front end of the product right here. So let's scroll right here. This is the front end of the product. So they do and I'm going to play this. They do a quick run through of this, and you're going to see that there's lots of menu items here, lots of things that need to be managed. Registration, a login for your clients, things like that. This login is probably for you, but this registration may be for clients to register for the site. And if they want to access anything, they may have to log in as well. But you can see all the different menu items: services, destinations, pages, news, contact, industry. So this assumes, if you are interpreting this, I interpret it as being that the content is going to be updated for you. So that means you're going to be tapping into other sites to get that information. You're going to be tapping into RSS feeds to get that information to fill the content for your site. Because part of the problem with a site like this is you need content. This is a travel site. So you're going to have content on here so that people can consume the content, read through it, and then click on your affiliate link, and then you get paid. So that is the strategy, at least from this distance where I'm looking at this tutorial video. So we're going to scroll through here. So they go through the different areas within the website. So you can see right here, these are the services. So you can see they have international tours, adventure tours, etc. So let's go through here. They even have an About Us page. So in this one, I don't think you can really, take this from some other website. You're gonna have to actually write this, your mission and your vision, and maybe you can take it out if you don't want it. But then down here, you can see all the different tours that are available, all the recent news. So the recent news, I believe, is where you are able to pull that in from another website, because it's just news. So you'll be able to aggregate that information on your website. And let's continue forward here. Here's all the different tours. And here's the admin panel. This is where you're gonna log in to get to the back-end portion of your website. This is where you can do all the editing and customization part of your website. So go in here, here's the back-end right here. So it looks like any other back-end for any other website here. You can see that they have a dashboard, settings, pages, destinations, packages, things that you need to consider that you have to customize here. So I'm just gonna run through this because they have this on like 2x speed. So you can see here that they're going through all the different settings. So you're gonna need a logo. So you need to have that set up. There's a fave icon, email settings, all this stuff that you can customize that you need to consider when you're setting up a site like this. So we'll let them go through here. Here's all the banners. They have banner ads in here. So if you want to add banners with affiliate links, then you can add those in as well, but you have to set that up in the back office. And you can see all the different sections here. And you can choose to show or hide any of this on your website. But obviously the more content you have, the better it is and more helpful it is to the people that are checking out your website. So you see all the different tours. Let me just back this up right here. Different tours here. You can see the value here of these tours. Quite frankly, I don't know where they get this information, to be quite honest. So that's something that you're going to have to figure out on your own. Here's all the packages again. So we'll let them go through this. You add packages here, team members. You can add team members if you have other people that are going to be working for you. And then you can see all the payment. They have payment and service down here. Let's see if they get to that portion right here. There's view payments right here. And then where are they at now? They're jumping all over the place. And they're going to show you the front end here. So this is just the front end of the website. Now, I'm going to pause right here because this is going to be important. Part of the challenge that you're going to have with this website is you need traffic. You need people coming to this website. There's a ton of different travel sites out there. Travel is a very competitive niche, so you need to understand that going in. Just because you set up a website like this doesn't mean that you're going to get flooded with all this traffic. Well, one of the ways, and if you watch my YouTube videos and when I do these reviews, is they always have this social sharing app. This is how you're supposed to get the word out about your site or your product or whatever you're promoting, is that you share this on your social media websites or social media sites that you are a member of. This is one way to get traffic. Don't get me wrong. This is one way that you can get traffic to that site, but is it a consistent way to get traffic? Are you going to be getting consistent traffic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? You share this one time on Facebook, that's pretty much it. You have to keep sharing it and keep sharing it. And it's only going to be shown to people who are interested in the product or interested in your website. So if you've got 500 people on your list or on your friends list, then maybe 500 people might see it. Probably less if they interact with your content. If they don't interact with this content, it's not going to show up because Facebook's only going to show them content that they truly interact with. So you may get an initial burst of traffic, but after that, this site right here, this site is not going to rank for anything organically. You're not going to rank on Google. You're going to have to invest in ads to get this information out in front of the proper audience to get them to come to your website. So that's something else that you're going to have to learn. So if you're going to do this organically, you're better off starting from scratch, creating your own travel blog and writing about travel. But maybe niching down to traveling, backpack traveling through Europe, or really, really niching down and really focusing on that. This is very broad. This is a very broad site. It has a lot of different types of travel options. You can see right here, domestic, medical, religious, all these different types of sub niches. And so if you start off broad, it's going to be very difficult for you to produce content or at least keep up with the content. You're going to have to focus on something very, very narrow, establish yourself, and then move on to another sub niche. That's going to be a challenge for you guys if you decide to employ this strategy. Now let's go ahead and scroll through here. So you can see the site, it's basically a template here. And so you're going to have to fill in the various areas of this template. So that is basically the site. You're creating a travel website. So if you're interested in doing that, I've given you some of the challenges that you're going to be facing creating a site like this and getting consistent traffic, because without the traffic, you're not going to get anybody to buy any of your products. And you not any type of traffic, by the way. You need people who are really interested in traveling for a specific reason, whether it be, an adventure tour, a business tour, medical tour. There's all these different areas that you have to consider. So very, very challenging app. Obviously, the fact that it's not working, and we'll go ahead and we'll take a look again here. Let's see if this is working. Let's open this up. Okay, database error. What time is it now? It's 9:42 a.m. It's still not working. So now that you've seen some of the technical challenges you're going to face if you purchase a product like this, and some of the other challenges you're going to face after you purchase it, let's go ahead and talk about the sales funnel. All right, the front end product, TravelMojo, retails for $17. There's a coupon that you can apply that will drop the price down to $13. There are 7 upsells and 7 downsells. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can pause the video and go through them yourself. But let me give you my final thoughts about TravelMojo. All right, guys, before I give you my final opinion, and you probably already know where I'm headed with this, let's give this website another shot, this app. Let's give it another shot here. Let's go ahead and reload this just to make sure the time is okay. It's 10:25 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This launched at 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Let's go to the registration page here. See if we can access anything. Let's go to the front end here. Let's go to the front end. I get a database error. Let's go to the admin panel. Let's open this up. And I get another database error. So it's still not up. So based off of that, I would recommend that you not get it because you're not getting the product that you paid for. But other than that, there's some other challenges that you're going to face. Number one is that this is a subdomain that you're going to be creating on someone else's website. This means that if they decide to take down TravelMojo, you are going to lose your website. Secondly is the content. They did talk about this being self-updating, but because I could not get into the back office to see how this part works, you're still going to have to do some content updating. I showed you that there are so many different menu options that you're going to have to fill in some of this information. So that's going to be a challenge as well. And lastly, and most importantly, is definitely the traffic source. You got to get traffic, consistent, buyer targeted, highly targeted traffic. So people who are interested in travel, you need to get them to your website. And you saw the way that they wanted you to do this is through their social sharing app. And this means that once that's done, you're going to have to start looking into paid ads. You're going to have to get your travel site in front of people so that they can get eyeballs on it and eventually purchase your product. So definitely, this is something I would definitely avoid. And if you're interested in earning your first commissions online as an affiliate marketer, then I invite you to check out the Simple Traffic Blueprint. It's a simple way for you to earn your commissions online using the power of YouTube and without showing your face. So if you're interested in that, click on the link below, check it out. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Ken Furukawa from kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.